Terrence Howard has unleashed some really damning information about Diddy. I mean, really, it's nothing that we haven't heard about, but this is probably one of the first times that we've heard a A-list actor come out and say that Puffy Diddy was trying to get with him. Okay, now Terrence Howard did a recent interview. He was asked about Hollywood and things like that, and so of course he divulged some things. Okay, now according to Terrence Howard said that Diddy summoned him to come over to his place to help him with his acting some years ago. Once he got there, Diddy did nothing but look at him in a way in which a man looks at a woman. Okay, so Terrence Howard comes over next because Diddy claims that he wants to hear his singing. So he gets over there again, and guess what happens? Let's let Terrence talk about it.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands-off with somebody. A number of producers come in to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
And I believe every word of it. I've always said something about men who have multiple children. Diddy has 6, 7 kids, something like that. And so when you find a man, not all the time, but the majority of time, who has a lot of children, a lot of different women, something is wrong with that picture. You are hiding who you really are. You're hiding your sexuality, your true sexuality. So, you have these different women as beards, you having these children, so people will think that you're a straight man, you're heterosexual, when in fact, you are a gay man hiding behind a woman. And Puffy has always given me those type of vibes. So everything that Terrence Howard says makes so much sense to me. I believe Terrence Howard. I believe him in every way. Diddy has turned out to be a horrible person. And we know that Diddy has slept with so many different men, boys, aka alleged Justin Bieber. Diddy is a menace. And in my belief, he needs to be in prison. Not alone, because there's so many celebrity men and women who are doing the same thing that Puffy is doing, but yet no one says anything about them. However, Diddy is dangerous, okay? And in order to get ahead in the music industry, in Hollywood, you got to get on your knees. And no wonder for, a good amount of time, we didn't see Terrence Howard. A lot of his roles dried up. We didn't see him, and now we know why. And this clip with Terrence Howard has gone super viral, earning millions and millions of views. And I just wonder, what do the other celebrities think about this? What do the celebrities think about who have actually slept with Diddy? How do they feel? What do they think about? It's just really baffling, but I want to know what you think. What you think about this whole exposing of Diddy? I think other people need to be exposed too. I really do, especially if you're messing with children and you're taking the manhood of people who just want to get in the industry just to make it, just to feed their families. How dare you? How dare you? But at the end of the day, there is a choice. So everyone has free will. You can decide whether you want to go that route on the casting couch, whether you want to sleep with another man if you're a man or sleep with another woman if you're a woman. You have those choices on what to do. So really, We can't place all the blame on Diddy because you can say no. You have to say no, right? That's what Cat Williams said. Diddy want a party and you just got to tell him no. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think.